Today is day 24 of practice swimming, and I'm here on my own with my own practice at the pool tonight after work. And I realized I've been thinking day and night what's limiting me at the pool, even after each swimming session. Like for example, in my earlier practice session, I realized I went out of breath towards the end because I wasn't breathing as deeply and intentionally as I did at the start. So today I tried to rectify on that, and that brought me a better pace throughout. I also was reflecting on how I could make my ankles rotate even more flexible in the water. I attended my kickbox class, and to my surprise, I noticed that my legs were so stable. I could do all the different kicks with much better core and a much better anchor. So I was kicking more forcefully, yet with more stability, and that really surprised me because I've been doing the same kickbox exercises at least once a week for the longest time, and this is the first time I'm seeing a leap in terms of performance. And I attribute that to my swimming sessions all on my own, which I had to do a lot of kicking and therefore strengthen my core, hips and legs. So I wanted to say all these practice sessions is not in vain, and this reminds me that all the inner work, all the attempts to connect with our inner children to heal and soothe the traumatized parts of us is not in vain. At that moment of doing the work, maybe we may not see where we are headed towards because what's in front of us might be in a state of blur. But if we continue to press on with so much consistency and patience, eventually we will see the results. And sometimes the results may not come in the most obvious ways. It might come through other indirect or subtle ways when we are doing other things, or we are communicating with family members that we used to react at the slightest trigger. But after all the time spent healing our traumatized inner children, maybe we notice we no longer feel that trigger. We feel at peace with ourselves. We're able to neutralize issues that might have blown up into conflicts in the past. And that, if we trace even deeper, all boils down to the daily inner work that we have committed to ourselves. Then the results have borne fruit, but in little ways that may not always be the most tangible. So I want to encourage you, wherever you are in your inner work, to keep going, wherever you are in trying to create new frontiers to overcome self-imposed limitations, to keep going. The process itself may feel arduous at times. It may feel as if we are going nowhere, but trust yourself. With patience and consistency, know that you will eventually get somewhere, and all your efforts are not in vain. So I believe in you, and I hope you believe the same in yourself. Have a pleasant evening.